Hello my friends, welcome back to a planned Let's Play, Skies of Arcadia Legends. My name is Flightless Bird, this is your service game channel, and welcome to Yafutoma. So that's where we're at today, and we're going to explore the town a little bit. After exploring the town, we're going to have to go back to this location right here, because that's how we get to Mount Kaiser? Kaiser? Well, we have to get to a mountain. I don't remember the name, but we got to go there. First, so we're gonna explore everything else. Okay, so this was the weapon shop that we couldn't go in, and this is the guy who said jump in to navigate. This is a super cool way to navigate, by the way. This is amazing. Oh, this is so neat. I want one of these. I want to live in this place. Can you imagine living in a place like this and every single day waking up to, you know, this type of water? How does this water even stay here anyway? We're kind of in the sky. Questions that need to be answered. No, they don't. Hope everyone's having a wonderful day today. I got up today and I was went to work. I got home and I was like, well, Ashenda's not feeling well. Normally I watch her streams on 3 to 5, which is 4 to 6 Eastern. But she wasn't feeling well, so I thought, hey, you know, I can get some videos done. I ended up passing out and waking up like 3 hours later. Yeah, that was the thing that happened. Oh, please come in. What can I get you? Looks like there are waitresses in Yafutama too. Waitress? I'm sorry, we don't have anything like that on hand. Ha ha ha, you misunderstood. We were talking about you. Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that was what you wanted to order. Don't mention it. We're the ones who should apologize. We're in a bit of a rush right now, but we'll come back some other time, okay? Alright, thank you for coming in. Next time you come, be sure to try our scrumptious dumplings as well as our piping hot sweet bean soup. Oh, the dumplings sound amazing, but I'm not sure about the sweet bean soup. Yeah, so I fell asleep, and this video goes short. It's just because it's so late in the day. There's a river running through the middle of the room and even a little water wheel. It's sort of relaxing. It's a lot relaxing. That girl Arala works here is an excellent cook and she's very domestic, but she's rather reserved and bashful. By contrast, her older sister is the assertive type and a very skilled builder as well. The polar opposites, really. If you were to ask which I prefer for a wife, well, it's a really tough choice. We serve the best tea and dumplings here. And thanks to Arala, we've also got the most powerful tea house in town. I don't suppose you Westerners can taste the difference, though. Ha ha ha. I can't order anything here? Oh, that's kind of disappointing. Yeah, so it's one of those days when I thought I would get a lot done, and in reality, I didn't get anything done. It is what it is, right? Huh. Dock here, maybe? So I posted a Space Quest video yesterday. I posted, oh, hi Flightless Bird, how you doing? I posted a Ace Attorney video yesterday, so if I only have time to do one video today, it's gonna be Skies. Because I try to make sure I'm not favoring one game over the other. Hello? Hello? There you are. Come back, come back. It's just a cham now. I really need another Abric cham. I bet you anything the other Abric cham is where the Moonfish merchant is. No, I don't want to practice sailing. I don't care if I can't sail a tub ship. Prince Dago will come back by himself just fine, even if I don't go searching for him. Come on, hurry up and get in. You said you practiced sailing in the ship. If you can't even sail a tub ship, you're never going to be able to help search for Prince Dago. Huh. So it looks like the captain, the prince. There we go, that's right where it looks like the prince is missing. This is what happens when I'm up really late. I don't know what I'm talking about. Wow, there sure are some strange weapons here. Some of the weapons look similar to ones back home, but others I've seen before. I love how the water runs through his shop. So amazing. Come on in. What can I get for you? Let's talk first. Tenko is the name of a gang of outlaws. They go around seizing weapons, spouting something about how bare hands are more powerful. You say you ran into a Tenko? You're lucky you got away without losing your weapons or your life. Well, let's see what you have to sell. Let's see what you have to sell. Let's see what you have for sale. There we go. Oh, a much better weapon. Short sword used by Yafutoman soldiers. Its thick, heavy blade is still easy to handle. That's plus 29 attack power. That is definitely a win. We have a Yin Wing, which is a lot more powerful, but it drops my hit considerably. However, the damage is much more powerful. That's really tough because I think with Aika, when I do a physical attack with her, it's more concerning me trying to hit something. So I think I still want to keep the Grendel Wing. I know that's not the smartest decision from an attack point of view. Although, does this increase her special moves? Alright. I don't know if this increases special moves or not. But if it does, I definitely need it. Play a Slumber, plus 16 attack. Puts enemy to sleep. Definitely equip that. This one is a tear-shaped blade crafted by a master weaponsmith from a single piece of moonstone. Sounds really cool. So armor? Do I want 22 extra defense, but I lose 10 hit and 5 dodge? No, I don't. Extremely effective armor from the east, crafted from the scales of large creatures. A robe adventuring to a legendary Yafutoman adventurer who earned the nickname Sky King. Well, that's only positives for Aika. So let's give this to her. Long robe. Positives for both Fina and Enrique. Not so much for Fina, but still, it's a plus. We're definitely going to get a couple of these. Jade Swirl Ring. A lot of defense. A ring decorated with 2 drops of liquid jade increases magic defense and will. Holy cow, I didn't realize that. It increases will, too. The problem is I gotta lose 100 dodge on Fina. I don't know if I want that. The Unseen Hand. An enchantment that enables a warrior to attack faster and avoid enemies. Again, I think I'm okay with what we're using. I may be wrong on that, but I think I'm okay. Thanks for stopping by. You come back now, you hear? Yeah, I try to... I have a tendency to favor some stats over other stats. And unless the weapon is a superior upgrade in like every facet, or an armor piece, or an accessory, I prefer to use only those. Oh my, what can I do for you? What do you got? Sacrum Crystal, Succulent, Magic Droplet, Magic Dew. Buy some more Magic Dews. Buy more Magic Droplets. Razan Crystal, don't need. I really would like some Rizalem Crystals. I really wish I had more money. Like, I really wish I had more money for these. Because the ability to instantly resurrect someone is very important. Just like that, I'm completely broke. The Great Wall that surrounds this island was built by our ancestors in order to protect the country. But the Great Wall isn't what really protects us. What really protects us is the blue winds. Alright, I'm glad that's all I say, because I think that's all I could do. Such a nice person, though. Look at the bow. Alright then, please come again. Alright, thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. So, as we head back to the bottom floor, I might as well and go and make a little announcement about what I decided to for this channel. And that is the following. Our next game that we're going to play together, I have decided I'm going to go ahead and play the Shadow Heart series. I have not fully played through the Shadow Heart games since they came out a very, very, very long time ago. And I remember saying to someone in a game shop one time that I thought Shadow Hearts 2 Covenant was the most underrated game on that PlayStation system. I really remember it being an amazing game. And part of the reason why I was hesitant to play them is because I have beaten them, but it's been such a long time. And because it's been such a long time, I was afraid to play something where calling it blind would seem dishonest. And I don't want someone to not watch the video because it's not blind. When in fact, the first game, about 1/5 of the game is probably not blind, and 4/5 of the game is blind. And Shadow Hearts 2, about 99% is blind. So I've been on this. I've been trying to say, oh, well, I played enough Shadow Hearts. I can't play it. I can't do it. And I've been making excuses. And I had a couple of people request it. And that's why I made the excuse. But at the same time, the games I really want to play. And because the games I really want to play, I should play them. I almost forgot. If we're going to inside Mount Kazai, I better take this along. You receive the underwater suit. Deep inside Mount Kazai is a cavern. In some places, there will be water. This underwater suit should come in handy. What? We have to go underwater? But I can't swim. Do not worry. As long as you are using the underwater suit, you should be fine. Just be sure to breathe normally. Well then, shall we be going? Make way for Mount Kazai. So I do want to play Shadow Hearts. Now what I'm going to do though is I'm going to treat Shadow Hearts the same way I treat Grandia and Chrono Trigger, sorry. And what I did with Grandia and Chrono Trigger is I took a break after each game. So I think what I'll do is, because one of the biggest supporters on our RPG channel has been called DePaepe, and he has been wanting, by the way, look at this view. So beautiful. He's been wanting to see Legend of Legaia. If I can find Legend of Legaia, if it's on the PlayStation Network or something, I'll go check. If I can find Legend of Legaia, I'll play Legend of Legaia after Shadow Hearts 1. Then, after Legend of Legaia, we'll play Shadow Hearts 2. And then after that, I'll just decide then. Because playing the RPG usually takes about, what, 2 months or so? So this is like, you know, 4 to 6 months down the line. At least. So we'll decide then. But I think that's what I'm going to do. And I hope you guys join us for the Shadow Hearts game. I think I will call it blind, but I'll put like a disclaimer in front of the first video. And basically say, hey, this is blind-ish. But it's more blind than not blind. So I'm calling it blind. Do you think that's a dishonest thing to do? To label your video like that if that's your opinion on the game? Because I don't want to come across as being dishonest or disgenuine. You know what I mean? I always want to be true to myself. So let me know what you think about that. Wow, the water here is so calm. It looks like glass. It is beautiful. It's hard to imagine that this was a volcanic area covered in lava at one time. What is that thing? Wow. What? It looks like a huge bird. It does. That must be Blueheim. Is that the next Gygus? Blueheim. Yes, Blueheim was the blue Gygus. Yep, sure is. It looks like the Blueheim was trapped in the lava encased in stone. If that thing ever got free, we'd be in trouble. That Gygus you faced so far couldn't fly. I can't imagine how tough this one would be. That'd be one amazing ship battle. We should secure the blue crystal as soon as we can. Let's go. Now, of course, I'm not going to be playing any new RPGs until I beat this one. I have so far, in over a year of playing video games on YouTube, never quit a game. I have stopped playing a series. Like, I played one... How was that game called? Well, there was this game I played on Halloween. I played one of those. Sins of the Father. Gabriel Knight. That was it. Gabriel Knight. I also played only the first 2 Monkey Islands because I heard the other Monkey Islands weren't made by the same people. So that kind of, you know, made me want to play other games that I know would be better. Oh, this looks cool. But I never stopped playing a game halfway through. Oh, this game. This game keeps reinventing the dungeons constantly. Oh, look at this. Oh, man, this is amazing. This is really cool. I was hoping we'd get into a fight in one of those suits to see what that looks like. Unfortunately, it didn't happen. Do we press this big giant thing? What's this rock? It looks like some sort of switch. Apparently, yes, we do push the big giant button. It looks like it triggered some sort of water release valve. Ah, I see. The switch is probably here to fill this area with water. If you just heard a click, by the way, that was me turning off my microphone because I had something stuck in my throat. Okay, normally I say left is right, but there's 2 exits left and only 1 exit right, which means we should probably go right first. I know that's kind of not my normal go-to location, but it seems like the right thing to do. We have go loopers here, and we also need to switch back to green. I think what I'll do is, oh, look at this blade. Wow. Wait a second. Was that the blade we're using? Is that the Grendel blade? I don't know. I'm suddenly suspicious about what. Oh, that's right. We didn't. Oh, I remember now. We stopped using the Grendel blade because I said that the special moves could be stronger. I remember now. I'm sorry. I'm a little slow. That's what happens when I record really late. Look at his blade. Wow. Look at the runes on that thing. Looks fantastic. I didn't look at Vice's blade. I will next time. Slip Para. Is that AoE silence? Or AoE sleep? It's AoE sleep. Oh, that's frustrating. Also frustrating, I can't seem to hit these things. Let's hope this can kill off all the normal enemies. Unfortunately, no, it cannot. It only killed 1 enemy, and the other one ran away. Look at these little guys. Little, like, iguana things. Ooh, they have some power, though. Pyram. Yeah, that's some, an enemy that can do 800 damage plus on a round is, pretty potent. I will say that. Let's go ahead and clear these guys out. That blade looks really cool as it flies through the air. Because the natural curve of it. Cutlass Fury! And Cutlass Fury still always does a job. I really like that blade on Enrique. It looks super cool.
That was
fun. Rank up on green. So now we have 2 people with Sakura. I think I'm gonna stick to green though until Enrique gets his level up. And I really want Sakura, so I may have to stick with until Vice. I know that kind of wastes our magic points, but there's really nothing we can do about that. It's better that we do than we don't. Yeah. Getting Enrique and Vice AoE heal is really important to me. It'll take a while, but it's important. Alright, this is a tricky battle. This is a tricky battle. How do I want to approach this? We could Skull Shield. And that might get us some free kills.
Pirates of old, defend our cause.
The problem is there's no guarantee that the loopers are going to physical attack. but there's 3 of them. And her ability is not going to kill the lizards. So that might help us get a kill or 2. By the way, I got a good shot there.
Over there.
Fina, oh my gosh, Fina. How do you do that, my girl? Oh. That's the first time all game we hit a looper and didn't kill it. These guys are really slow moving. Goodbye. Goodbye. Yeah, it doesn't kill them all right away, but as long as they physical attack, it will kill them. Ah, Aika did not go 2 for 2. Oh, come on, Vice! You had your special move ready!
That was easy.
Oh, that's a disappointment. Sweet. So, I talked about Shadow Hearts in another video, but Shadow Hearts is very much like this game in its combat system, sort of. It uses an elemental system grid, but the way it works is you have different like transformations you can do, and the transformations are based off of the elements. So the more you fight enemies that are red, the more red EXP you get, and so on. It's also got a really cool system with how the combat works, because it's got this thing called a judgment ring, and in order to attack, you have to successfully hit X on the ring to do your attack moves. So, and you can actually critical by landing your X at certain times. So there's like a risk and reward system built into the game where you can do more things if you have the guts to try, which is really, really cool. I got a Sylph Seed. Increases quick by 3. That's definitely going on Fina. She seems to be the slowest. I don't think I want to do that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I didn't want to do that. Because now I'm down here. And I have no idea how to get back up. And there was still so many rooms that we haven't explored up top. Oh, maybe I should have gone left first. This is what happens when you betray yourself. When you're like, oh, let's not go left because left looks like it's the way to go. And you end up finding out that, no, left was probably the right way to go. And I messed up. I don't think you can get into combats down here. What is this? I mean, that clearly looks like something, right? If you're wondering, I have to walk on every single tile. It's just, it frustrates me when I have a map that's got holes in it. So I'm like, I need to fill in all the gaps. I think I mentioned that in a previous video. But it's true. I mean, you just gotta fill in all the gaps, or else, you know, what's the point of having a map? I played this one game called Etrian Odyssey, and it's a dungeon crawl where you actually have to draw your own map. And in that game, it's absolutely essential that you draw your own map. I think I missed the entire back corner. That slightly bugs me. But, huh. Am I in the same room? I am in the same room. So it looks like I can go underneath. I can go underneath there, but what's the point? I didn't see any items, did you? Huh. Alright, these enemies are starting to annoy me. Because Because yeah, they just they just annoy me. What can I say?
Pirates of old, defend our cause!
I really wish I could Rain of Swords on turn 1. If I could Rain of Swords on turn 1, that would make life so much easier. It basically would replace Aika as the main attacker, but it would make things a lot easier. By the way, 2 for 2 on loopers. That's fantastic. And now, oh, I'm dumb. We had first strike. I didn't see it. And of course, the looper runs away. The looper always has to run away. In other time slots, we're playing Ace Attorney Trilogy. And I think I'm just going to play through all the Ace Attorneys one after another. Because I heard they're all connected in a way. So that's not a bad idea. Rank up on green, so we need 37 more. Oh, wait, that was Sakram. Wait a second. Hold on. Rank 4, 358. Rank 5. Are you kidding me? Vice is that far behind in green magic? You know what? I'm done. I don't want to waste any more. I don't want to waste 37 magic fights when we could be stringing something else. I'm gonna go ahead and switch to purple and level that up. In the meantime, I need to check to see if there's any moonfish. No, there's not gonna be any moonfish, but I need to check to see if there's any chams. There may be a cham here. So I'm gonna have to go through each one of these to figure out, you know, what's what. Just a couple doggies. All right, I'm sure we can take care of these.
Fire consume my enemies! Slam to burst!
So yeah, so we're gonna be playing through the Ace Attorney trilogies, and in our horror / point and click playthroughs, we're playing through Space Quest, which is a hilarious series. It's an old school point and click adventure, and Space Quest is really, really fun.
That was easy.
And we're alternating Space Quest with Silent Hill, and the reason for that is because Silent Hill is very scary. I forgot to change. But Silent Hill is really scary, and Space Quest is really funny. So the idea is we kind of balance out the horror with the humor. And by doing that, we can not get complacent on our horror playthroughs, if that makes sense. Okay, how's the best way I want to approach this? I kind of have to mark them off one by one. I think we went through the top right one first. These Galoopers are really showing up in force. Come on! Darn it! I swear, no matter how good your hit is, it seems like you can never hit these things.
Fire consume my enemies! Slam to burst!
Alright, that dropped the hyenas, which is good. And Enrique's attacking. Ah, good job, Enrique. And another AoE sleep. No, I have to say, the number one thing that annoys me in RPGs is status ailments. I don't know if anyone else feels that way, but I always feel like status ailments are like the worst possible thing that could happen. Let's try to remember to switch this time. I just always think that there's nothing worse than being put to sleep, confused, you know, and all that stuff. Or what's worse, like I said, is a confused one. Because you find an enemy who confuses your party, and the enemy doesn't do anything, but we end up killing ourselves. That to me is just pure frustration.
That was easy.
Nice looking swords there, by the way. They're not as fancy as Enrique's rapier, but they still look really cool. Speaking of Enrique, he just leveled up. No spirit points though. If we're looking at a purple, Fina is 21 fights away. Actually, it's less than 21 now, isn't it? Because we're getting 3 points. Where did I go down to start this area? I think I went through the top right one. I'm pretty sure I went through top right. So we need to go through this one. And nothing. It does look like, though, if you look at this pedestal here, it does look like it connects to another room to the right. So what I need to do is I just need to... I can't fill in this gap. Man, that's annoying me. So what we need to do is we need to hit the... We need to hit the one that's all the way to the right. So maybe try the mid-bottom one next. Possibly. By the way, what is your air tank? It's like a coconut or something. See that? Looks like a giant coconut. You're breathing out of a giant coconut. Excellent. I love this game. You know what's interesting is in not Silent Hill, in Space Quest, we just got an item called thermal underwear, which allows us to exist on a radiated planet. And in this game, we basically got an underwater suit, which allows us to exist underwater. I just love those parallels. I don't think it's this one. Well, let's go with this one. Yeah, it's not this one. This one's off too. Interesting. Alright, well, let's get back up. And let's try again. I'm trying to think. Is there a specific one that would get us on that platform? It's got to be on one of the lower ones, right? Or one of the bottom right ones? Because it wouldn't be on any of the top ones. Although there could be items up there on the top ones too. So it's either got to be this far one, or it's got to be the middle one on the bottom side. That's a lot of pups. We'll just let Aika take care of them. And we'll move on. They're fast little pups, though. They're a lot faster. Yeah, they're a lot faster now. Oh, but Aika cuts through them. So the only ones that aren't going to die from this are those that are blocking. Which, you know, works for me. And by the way, if you're curious, I do believe I have my old Shadowheart games, at least the first two, in my collection. So I do believe I'll be able to play it on the original PlayStation 2.
An utter victory.
Or actually, we'll play it on the PlayStation 3, but using PlayStation 2 disc. So there's going to be no emulation on that one. Okay, it's either got to be this one, or it's got to be the bottom middle one. No, it's not this one. Man, am I wrong, or are the two sides not lined up correctly? Because I feel like if I hit the, I don't know if you can see my mouse pointer, but I feel like if I hit the one that's going across like this, I'm going to end up here. So how do I end up on this platform? I'm moving my mouse. Let me go ahead and put my mouse like right here. And let's see if it lines up. See, it doesn't line up. The closest one is this one here, which is the one that I was thinking that we should do next. No, I didn't mean to do that. No, go back, go back, go back. I'm sorry. I just walked right off that cliff. Which is something we do in Space Quest all the time, actually. In Space Quest, it's very easy just to walk off a cliff and fall to your death. I kid you not, that is a thing that exists in that game. Which is kind of crazy. Oh, I can't believe I did that, though. I'm so sorry, everyone. I just... that's another 30, 40 seconds. Now, I could cut this out. But I try to place cuts as little as possible. And I know I've explained this before, but I want you to experience, you know, what we experience in this game. And I feel that if we put too many cuts in a game, it loses its meaning. Alright, did this do it? Hey, that one did it. So that was the one I was thinking of. Okay, so that worked. Now let's look around and see if there's anything on the other platforms. I don't see anything. So unless there's a cham or something, there shouldn't be anything on those other platforms. And the best thing about going here, we get to fill in this part of the map. Woohoo! And there's another switch here. Maybe we did go the right way after all. This reminds me of the first dungeon, the Shrine Island. You know, when we open up valves to make water appear. Because that's exactly what's happening here. That's so weird, I couldn't rotate the camera the other way. So we can't just jump off the ledge, right? Yeah, you gotta go through. That's why each of these has a thing here for us to leap off of. So what we need to do is we need to go back to the beginning of the dungeon. And this time go left. So I think we did actually go the right way. Which I don't think ever happens. For one time only, right was right. Although I will always say left is right. There's a couple things that have become very flightless birdie on this channel. Left is always right, and all the dots. Those two sayings of mine are basically what you see all the time. I don't really have a saying for horror games though, or anything, but I guess left is right works for any type of genre. Alright, so I want everyone on the looper, and I want you to kill all the pups. I'm sorry, little puppies. But you do want to kill me, so it's not like you can vault me.
Over there.
Ah, the purple pupil can kill that guy. So that's good. Oh, that's a shame. We're gonna use Lambda Burst for one dog. That seems like a waste, you know? It's not like we get bonuses for overkilling enemies. There are some games that do that, by the way. I forget which ones. Does Shadow Hearts do it? No, I don't think Shadow Hearts does it. But I do know there are games that you get bonus points if you can overkill an enemy. It's a pretty cool little, you know, thing that they do. It makes you want to hit an enemy with like all your force. Okay, so I don't think that opened a doorway. So when I say we need to go back the way we came, I think we really need to go back the way we came. And then we're in this big room now. Yeah, this was the beginning. Man, it would stink though if you could just like fall off. And so ends the adventures of Vice and his crew, as they foolishly fell to their death. That would be a horrible way to end a game. Man! That was just, that would be just horrible. Rain of Swords. I wonder what the world record speedrun is of this game. Because I'm always fascinated by how fast someone can beat a game. And Viceless level up, which is great. Vice ranked up in purple. He learned Panica. So let's see. Skies of Arcadia Legend speedrun. Let's see. First place by Arcadia Legend. First place. 10 hours, 44 minutes and 28 seconds. Yes, someone beat this game in 10 hours and 44 minutes. That is insane. By the way, the second place winner, or the second place speed run, 10 hours and 50 minutes by someone named Pengy. I like that name because it's like penguin. I'm cheering for Pengy to overtake that slot. All right, let's see here. So we have a couple switches. Is this a puzzle? Or do you just hit the switches? Well, there's only one way to find out, and that's just to go down and try it out. I got advantage again, so I'm just gonna do the same thing I did last time because it's super fast. How do you beat the game in like 10 hours though? That is mind-blowing. How people can be RPGs so fast.
That was fun.
Now, I do know Chrono Trigger is a very technical RPG to speedrun. Because in Chrono Trigger, there are ways to like avoid fights based on what you do. So you can use your skills to basically time your movements correctly to avoid as many fights as possible in order to beat the game as fast as possible. Alright, well, let's hit the switch. Let's see what happens. Oh, I see. Now I have to go underwater and I have to go back around. It appears that this switch was here to fill this area with water. So if I look around... Yeah, I gotta go back that way. And all I do is I walk across. Okay, I see. Not a very hard puzzle to figure out. But nonetheless, it is a very interesting puzzle. Weird that you can't cross this gap. Is there a chest over there? No, there's not. Because I could just see the game put a chest over there, and so you had to raise the water in order to get the chest. But I guess that's not a thing that they hid. Unless it's a cham, in which case that's a dirtbag move to hide a cham over there. I'm just saying that would be a really, really, really big dirtbag move. Hopefully they didn't do that. I mean, I would hear it like chirp or something up here, right? And I don't hear it. So that means it's probably not down there. This is a really cool dungeon. A lot of these dungeons in this game have been really, really cool. I will say this game really does get points in my eyes for the creativity of the dungeons. Please all don't run away. Please all don't run away. Oh, come on. Well, at least we got the jellyfish. Although I really wish this game would have less runaways. It seems like a lot of enemies in this game run away. And I don't blame the enemies for doing that. It's just kind of annoying when you're hunting and the enemies like flee on you. And we can learn Panica, by the way, which is great. Let's go ahead and hit this switch. This should make water appear in the main hall. And it does. So I have no idea what we're doing. I just know pressing switches is probably good. Imagine if they made an RPG like the whole RPG was a troll. So you go around pressing switches and at the end you realize that you're not supposed to press any switches. So you got to go back and repress all the switches. I don't even want to think about such a thing existing. All right, so we can't go down there. All right, there's definitely a moonfish somewhere. I just don't know where. Before we go down underwater, let's check out this way first. And we have a lot of lizards, so we'll just skull shield here, and everyone will just defend.
Pirates of old, defend our cause.
I'm just gonna wait for them to kill themselves. And I know that kind of makes me a hypocrite because earlier I said I was so annoyed by people confusing and then just like killing ourselves. And here, that's what I'm basically doing with these giant iguanas. But you know, it happens. Oh, it didn't kill. That's interesting. Yeah, that's really interesting. I thought that would kill all the time, but when they do a ranged attack... See that? The ranged attack seems to be half damage compared to the melee attacks. Well, that one did full. So why did the other one only do half? Huh. Wow, 1061. Goodness, Vice. What did that thing do to you? That weapon is so big. It looks so unnatural now that I look at it carefully. Alright. Gain some good experience, gain some good magic points. Without grinding, just doing it naturally. And... There's a chest down there. Alright. I think I'm gonna go back. And I'm gonna try going underwater first. Because this looks like more the dungeon. Although I think I will put a cut... not cut, but a stop in the video here. And we'll pick up on the next day. Because... As I said before... I'm not feeling my very best today because I slept for like 3 hours after getting home. Are you serious? I swear if this hits Vice, I'm gonna be so triggered. Are you kidding me? I hate this game. I swear this game just makes you go crazy sometimes. Oh. Out of all the people it could have hit, and if Vice would have just moved, he would have done his ability. But for some reason, they all go before Vice, and that like totally messed us up. Oh, this is a tragedy right here. Oh, are you awake? Can you try this again, please? Can you please go before they go? Of course not. Oh, of course, they both run away. This game does feel trolly at times, alright? Those jellyfish feel super trolly at times. Alright, my friends, well, I'm the Flightless Player. This is your Starbucks Game Channel, and this is our blind Let's Play of Skies of Arcadia Legends. Thank you for everything. I love you all so very much, and until next time, so long, and take care. Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you would like to see next. I always love to hear your thoughts. Please be sure to like and subscribe for more. Also, please do not forget, you matter, you are brilliant, and you are loved, and you should always remember to be true to yourself. Don't let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly feathered flightless bird. Till next time.